15 years. That's a decade and a half. I mean, in art years, well, I mean, that's practically an era, right? That's 15 years of art, laughter, learning, and probably more paint than we'd ever like to admit. The Jackson Young Gallery opened its doors to the heart of Chicago a decade and a half ago. And since then, we've been bringing art to the community, one exhibit at a time. This gallery is just so much more than walls, lighting, and a ceiling. I mean, it's a living, breathing space where people come together, share ideas, and they celebrate creativity. I mean, think back to that very first exhibition. Our walls might have looked a little bare back then, but the excitement was palpable. Fast forward to today, and the gallery has become a canvas itself. One that reflects countless stories and artistic journeys. We've showcased everything from paintings to sculptures to digital art to even interactive art. Some of it's been lighthearted, yeah. Some of it pretty darn thought-provoking. And some pieces, well, let's just say that they really kind of make you think. We've had exhibits that made you laugh, cry, think, and yes, even scratch your head a little bit. I mean, do you remember that big octopus floating up in the front window in a hot air balloon? I mean, that one caught a few people off guard. Or the exhibit that we had that was entirely of red paintings, which just about had everyone coming in here wondering, is this art or just paint swatches? The team here at Jackson Young Gallery is really the heart of the space. I gotta tell you, these folks work tirelessly behind the scenes. They ensure that every single exhibition comes together just right. They're the ones that stay late, meticulously hanging art, and then coming back the very next morning to make sure every single last detail is perfect. That the signage is exactly the way it should be, that it's lit meticulously. They know the gallery inside and out, and they're always ready with a friendly smile, and even a fun fact about the latest piece that is on display. I mean, they'll give you the insight to what the artist was really trying to communicate, or something that they see into it and how they interpret it. I mean, always up for engaging conversation. Now, some of the staff have been with us for a long time, almost the very beginning. Yeah, and others have come on board more recently. It doesn't matter, they're all family. Together, they've created a very warm, welcoming atmosphere that makes, well, let's face it makes this place feel like a second home. Now, the artists that we worked with have been nothing, and I mean nothing short of amazing. We have had the honor of showcasing work from artists mostly from Chicago and a little bit around the country and even the world. Yeah, they bring their creativity, their passion, and let's face it, they put their heart and souls out there, and we give them a place to showcase it. Every artist has a story to tell, and we are just so grateful to provide a space where they can share it with the world. We've seen artists pour their hearts into their work, taking risks, and expressing their visions in a way that challenge us and almost inspire us. We showcase art that captures joy, grief, humor, and everything in between. I mean, yes, we've had our share of moments even when we're not quite sure what it all means, but that's the beauty of art, isn't it? We've also had the pleasure of hosting some pretty darn unforgettable events in this space. Yeah, engagements, weddings, milestone birthdays, corporate gatherings, you name it. I mean, we have transformed this gallery into a space that would cater to all of it. It's amazing to see how this place can shift from a gallery to a wedding venue to a dance floor, all in the span of a single night, let alone a whole weekend. We've witnessed tearful bows, joyous celebrations, and some dance moves we'll never really forget. We've hosted holiday parties where the staff got into the fun. Yep. Dressing up as characters from some of Laura's paintings, and, well, one very memorable New Year's Eve bash where one guest, let's say, got a little too inspired by Jackson Pollock and tried to add their own flair. Yeah, we're still finding glitter in the oddest of places. The Jackson Young Gallery has always been about more than just art on the walls. We've strived to be a part of the greater Chicago art scene, a community that is vibrant, diverse, and consistently evolving. Our exhibitions encourage people to think differently, to see the world through new eyes, and to spark conversations that might not happen otherwise. Art has a unique power to bring people together. And we've been lucky enough to witness that power right here in our gallery, time and time again. Whether you're a longtime art lover or just wandering in off the street, we believe art should be accessible to every single person. And we're committed to making sure our gallery reflects that. We've organized community workshops, partnered with local schools, and taken in public art projects. This city is filled with creativity. And yeah, we're very proud to be part of it. So, what's next for the Jackson Young Gallery? Well, we're constantly evolving, always looking for new ways to engage and to inspire. In the coming years, we plan to drive even deeper into the world of contemporary art, bringing in artists who are pushing the boundaries and exploring new mediums. We are also expanding our reach to a broader community and let the world see what the Chicago art scene is all about. I mean, our goal is to keep the arts alive and thriving here in Chicago. And we're excited about what the future holds. We're working on projects that reach beyond our walls, finding new ways to connect with the community and share the power of art. We're committed to fostering an inclusive space where all voices can be heard and all stories can be told. I mean, just come to one of our 10 by 10 exhibitions and you'll see what that's all about. We want to be a place where people come to connect, learn, and grow. And yes, we'll continue hosting these memorable events where people can celebrate life's special moments, maybe even adding a few more surprise art installations along the way. So here's to 15 incredible years. Here's to the artists who shared their work, the staff who poured their hearts into this space, and the community that has made this journey so special. Whether you've been with us since the beginning or just discovering us now, we're thrilled to have you a part of the Jackson Young family. As we look forward to the next chapter, we're excited to continue sharing art, stories, and a few good laughs with you. Thank you Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey with us. Here's to many more years of creativity, connection, and a little bit of that wonderful, unpredictable magic that only art can bring. Cheers.